Devin.
DEEBO HANEY. I got about $200. Devin Haney is clearly being ducked by I can't even remember, Xander Zayas. Xander is ducking Devin because why not make the Devin Haney fight immediately? Xander is trying to pull an Errol Spence where he goes and gets as many belts as possible and then sits at the bargaining table with Devin Haney. Nah, I don't think he's trying to do that. I think he's going to fight Josh Kelly and become unified, right? Or try to become unified. And then he's not going to fight Devin, period. He already got 2 belts because he fought the African kid with the stiff high guard and not really no special effects. Easy win. All he did was box and move. Tip my head off to him. Nice performance. He ain't do nothing special. His opponent ain't do nothing special. It is what it is. But this is the thing about boxing. He could fight Devin right now and really make a name for himself because Devin is the one with all the fans. Xander has Puerto Rican fans, but nobody really knows who he is in America. People know who Devin Haney is. G Herbo put him in the song. I think he said something, the Draco Micro, I ain't Devin Haney, I don't fight. Something, catch him at the light. That was in that Doo song, right? But anyway, the rappers know Devin Haney, right? The public knows Devin Haney. A lot of the common man know who Devin Haney is. Devin ain't no star like Tank, but he got a little bit of clout. Xander Zayas has none of that. So you make the Devin Haney fight. Josh Kelly isn't going anywhere. I mean, Josh big over there in Britain, but in America, he less popular than Xander. So he's not going anywhere. You make the big fight. But the thing is, you can't win the big fight because you don't have the experience. When you look at Xander Zayas' resume, there's nobody up there that we know. It's just not. It's not one person up there that we know. He didn't fight Abel Ramos, like nobody. He didn't even fight a Lubin. He didn't fight nobody that's anybody, bro. A Tim Zhu. He didn't even fight. You know what would have been a good test fight for him? If he would have fought the guy that really beat Jermell Charlo the first time around. Brian Castano. See, I'm naming all these tough 154-pound fighters that he could have fought. Tony Superbad Harrison. But no, this man fought nobodies. And then to get his second belt, he fought another nobody that we've never heard of, that we've never seen, and we probably will never see again. An African that just had his hands up the whole night, moved his head a little bit side to side, but couldn't counter. He had to be set up to throw a punch. He was stiff, and all Zayas did was punch around his high guard and box and move all night. And then, like twice in a fight, he decided to stand and trade. It was a rather boring performance, but that's besides the point. The point is, the man should fight Devin Haney right now, strike while the iron is hot. As soon as Devin seen that this man had 2 belts, you know Devin and Bill move strategic. They trying to look back and have all these accolades and stuff. So they're like, damn, he got 2 belts. We know we better than him. There's no way in hell Xander could beat Devin. Not only because I think Devin is more talented with the footwork, but the experience. Like, Devin got real experience. The best thing for a fighter in the boxing ring is to be in there and to be getting hurt. You know, well, it's hit and don't get hit. That's the name of the game. Hit and don't get hit. Guess what? The higher competition level you fight, the more your ass is going to get hit. I mean, I just did a video on Floyd and Marcos Maidana. Floyd is one of the greatest fighters we ever seen. But Money Mayweather was one of the best defensive fighters ever. And Maidana hurt that man. You know why? Maidana's a Hall of Famer. They're fighting for 12 rounds. Your ass is going to get hit. But Xander hasn't faced no real resistance. There's no way he could beat Devin. Same reason why I picked Devin to beat Brian Norman. Y'all out here, Brian was out here fighting, you know. Look, I can't even say how I want to say it, but you know the guy who Brian knocked out before that. And it's like, dog, if you're knocking out dudes who aren't providing any resistance, it looks good to casual fans, but anybody who boxes knows you're not getting no better. That's like if you're sparring and you don't feel no pain, you don't feel no tiredness, no fatigue. Like, dog, this is not helping you. You need to feel that fire because it's going to be fiery moments in a real fight. And you want to feel that fire as you go up. You want to challenge more difficult opponents as you go up, just like a video game. That way you could boss up, or you're not going to be ready. So there's no way Xander Zayas is ready for Devin. I think he definitely is going to duck Devin if he's not ducking him already. And I'm going to end this video with this. Josh Kelly is not no chicken dinner. I watched Josh Kelly dismantle Bakram Murtazaliev, a guy that Jamel Charlo paid over $1 million not to have to fight. Josh Kelly knows how to box and move. Josh Kelly's slick. He's experienced. That's not an easy win for Zayas. It's not, unless they got it set up where they paying two out of the three judges. But if Josh Kelly get the belts, best believe he gonna fight Devin Haney, because them Brits got heart. And them Australians. But y'all let me know what y'all think.